Hello, this is Marian from Language Studio Eufema, and today on the menu is reported speech. Now, reported speech can be pretty complicated for English learners, especially Slovak English learners, because the concept of reported speech is different. Let me explain what I mean. First, let me tell you what reported speech is. So, reported speech is when you want to report what someone said. So every single time when you start a sentence like, Peter said, this is reported speech, because you report what Peter said. So this, for example, is direct speech. When you're talking to someone and this someone is telling you something, for example, in Slovak, this. And now when you meet somebody else and you want to report what this person said, you use reporting verb, and then you report what he said. It is reported speech. As you can see, in the Slovak language, there is no change of time. Here, we can identify this time. This is a future time. And when we report, we retain future time as well. So there is no change of time in Slovak. Now let's check out the English case. Direct speech, we can see, I will send it. So there's a future time used here. And now check out what happens when you report it. You use Peter said here, but you change will to would. So you have Peter said that he would send it. So there is change of time in English. So let me recap it a little. So in Slovak, we have this sentence, let's say. If we translate it word for word, it will turn out like this. Peter said, past tense. And then many students of English, many Slovak students of English would translate it like this, that he will send it. And that is incorrect. When we report what someone else said, we use, as we said before, we use reporting verbs. And these are, for example, there are many, but for all, I'm going to mention only these three here. We have said, told, and asked. Now, you can see here, Peter said, so this two are reporting verbs. And now, when the reporting verb is in the past tense, the verb in the reported sentence, in the second part of a sentence, we can say, should change. So, if this is direct speech, like Peter tell you, I will send it, and now you want to report it, so you say, Peter said, this is reporting verb, and then this will change to would. So Peter said that he would send it. There's this notorious mistake that Slovak students of English make every now and then when they want to say something like this. So they translate it word by word. I don't know where he is. Okay, that works. He said that he will come. And of course, that's a mistake because the correct way to say it is, I don't know where he is. That's okay. He said that he would come. Will changed to would, as we could see in the previous example. Now let me show you how the changes occur in the English grammar when we report what somebody else said. The tenses in reported sentences change like this. Present changes to past. Will, as we could see before, changes to would. Past simple and present perfect to past perfect. And can changes to could. So we can simplify and we can say that we literally push the verb in the reported sentence one level deeper to the past. Let me show you some examples now. This is direct speech, okay? So now let's say this guy is Peter, and Peter is saying, I like horrors. And now this man wants to report it to the lady, so he would say, Peter said that he liked horrors. I can drive. Now the lady's going to report, and it's going to look like this. Peter said that he could drive. I've been there. Reported, it will look like this. He said that he had been there. Yeah, so have, had. In this case, the direct speech will be, I'm leaving. And when the lady reports it, it will be, he said he was leaving. Present progressive will change to past progressive. I found my passport. Now, if the man wants to report it, it will be like, he said he had found his passport. This is one option. There's also an option to say it like this. He said he found his passport. It means that no change occurred here, and it's also a correct way to do it. So when you have past in the direct speech, you can either change it to past perfect, or you can keep it the way it is, so you can keep it in the simple past. He said he found his passport. That's why I put these two options here. It's completely up to you which one you go with. Now let's check out how questions are reported. When you report a question, it changes to a statement. You can use if or whether at the beginning of that statement. Let's check it out. If you have a question like this, are you married? Cheeky Peter. So when the lady wants to report it, it will look like this. He asked me if I was married. So as you can see, the change occurred here as well. You have are you, and are you changed to I was, and you can see as well, it's not a question anymore. You can also use whether. Do you live here? Now the man is going to report. He asked me whether I lived here. Did you go to work on Friday? Reported. He asked me whether I had gone to work on Friday. Can you sing? Now reporting. He asked me if I can, will be could. So he asked me if I could sing. Now let's practice. Form reported speech from the sentences given. You have direct speech sentence here, and I want you to form indirect speech or reported speech. So I like it. He said he liked it. We'll go there. Future. We said we'd go there. This D is a would, of course, because will changed to would. We said we'd go there. I don't buy it. She said she didn't buy it. Now you try. If you said he would join us, it was correct. Dentists sometimes say, it won't hurt. Then you come home and you report, she said it wouldn't hurt. If you said wouldn't, it was correct. And next, do you try? He said he could cook. Next one. She said she was walking there. And the last one. He said he slept, or he had slept well. Now let's try something similar, but with Slovak sentences as well, so we have a chance to compare the mechanism in the Slovak language and in the English language. Let's start. So, Slovak direct speech, translation, Slovak reported speech, English reported speech. So you can see the difference here. Yeah? No difference here. So this is the same. But here we have difference We don't retain present, we change it to past because of this bad boy. Now you try. Yeah. Okay, so we have present here. Now let's report it. Next one. We have a present perfect here. Now let's report the present perfect. Hadn't been. See you later. It's a very common phrase. And now we report it. He said he would see me later. Next one. This is a case with the future tense. Now let's report it. Next one. Report it. In the next slides, I prepared for you a couple of sentences for you to translate from the Slovak language to the English language. I will not do it with you, so you will have to pause and play video accordingly and practice on your own. And that's all, folks. This has been Marian from Language Studio Euphema. If you like the video, please support us by clicking on that alt subscribe button. We thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.